We've got post-patch custom tactics today on the channel. I've gotten a couple rank 1s since the patch that we just got recently, and for some reason, since the patch we just got recently, maybe it's not even related to this at all, but the gameplay does feel a bit different, and honestly, it's pretty ass. I'm gonna be honest with you, the gameplay was bad before, somehow it got worse, super unresponsive, and things just feel a little different. I don't really know how to describe it exactly. If you play the game, you probably know what I mean, but I did change a couple things from the last video, so we're gonna talk about that today and talk about the team and then play a couple games after. So subscribe if you are new and leave a comment if you guys have any questions. If you guys want to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Let's not waste any more time and get into it. So we're going to talk about the team and stuff here in a sec, instructions as well, kind of break things down a little bit more in depth in a sec, but I'll start by just showing you the tactics I want to talk about today. The very first one, I'll show you a couple of different formations. The very first one is the 4-3-2-1. Looks like this in game. I'm sure you're familiar with the 4-3-2-1 by now. I've played the game for a while. It's just the best formation in this game. I don't know how else to say it. If you're not rocking a 5-back, this to me is the year where there is one formation that's significantly better than the rest, just for my play style. Your play style could be different. My guess is you're going to like this one the most, but it continues to be so broken. All the pros are using it pretty much. I'd say 80% of the pros are using the 4-3-2-1. Balance 50 width, 72 depth. I would keep your depth high. Remember, they patched the quote unquote 71 depth thing like a couple months ago, I feel like. Keep it high. It didn't really do that much. One of the changes though I've made since the last video is fast build-up and direct passing. So for whatever reason, I've noticed in this team that I'm moving faster than my AI and my players are. And it wasn't really like that before. I was on balance and direct passing before this, and it was just like kind of the best tactic in my opinion. But I've actually liked fast build-up. I just went and tried it for like 10 games, and I did think it was a little bit better, honestly. My players did feel like they moved a little bit more like how they used to. But this one is going to be mainly up to you. You could like balance and possession. You could like balance. I don't know. It's kind of preferential, but I do think that fast build up and direct passing has worked the best for me right now. 50 width is kind of where I want to keep it. Players in box is also higher because I couldn't get my AIs to move very much. I don't really know why that is. My AIs just don't seem to be moving nearly as much as they used to be. So I did some changes to that. Corners, free kicks I have at 2 and 1. You can keep that to whatever you want to. Let's go to instructions now. Then we'll talk about kind of the roles within the team here. Striker, stay central, get in behind. Right forward, stay central, get in behind. Same thing. Left forward is I'm getting behind and come back on defense. Basically, this formation plays a lot like a 4-4-2, but just a lot more flexibility and a little more defensive support as well. Kind of why these instructions are like this. Left center mid, stay back while attacking and cover center. Also the same exact thing for the middle center mid. The right center mid though, one of the changes here I have on balance attack. I have him before I had him on get forward. To me, when I have a player like Bobby Charlton here who is kind of like a cam or an attacker, right? I actually would rather have him on balance attack. If you had, say, another midfielder here like Jude Bellingham or something like that, I'd maybe have him on get forward. But if you have like a cam or an attacker here, because you can use even a George Best in this role here, we'll talk about roles in a sec, I'd have them on balance in that case. And he is on cover wing, not cover center, by the way. Right back, stay back while attacking. That's it on him. And left back is on balance, so he can get forward a little bit. Goalkeeper, I don't have any instructions on. You can mess with these if you want to. I don't really know or have noticed any differences really in these instructions, but if you think you do, then go for it. Now the roles in this team are pretty precise actually, and it will really unlock it for you if you use the correct roles here. The 3 attackers is pretty easy. I mean, it's just going to be guys who you're comfortable with. On the left forward, probably want a left-footed player or 5-star weak foot. At the right forward, probably want a right-footed player or a 5-star weak foot. Get those cross body shots. At striker, I would pretty much for most of you, I would suggest at striker in this formation to get somebody with either power shot or finesse shot plus. I know Puskás doesn't have those things, but it's like a unique case for me because my playstyle is so dribble heavy that first touch plus is godlike, and Puskás' shooting is insane, so it's kind of a rare one. But for most of you, I would suggest you making sure you have either finesse shot plus or power shot plus or Trivela plus on probably your striker, to be honest with you, because I think that if you don't have that, shooting in this game is so inconsistent that there's going to be chances that you are going to miss just because you don't have really a shooting playstyle to go with there, and you at least want like the base finesse shot. At least you want that, right? Right center mid basically is just going to be an attacker of some kind for you. My ideal one here is a power shot plus player. He's a power shot plus on midfielders is crazy. And also an attacker who's kind of a cam because I want him to be able to pass and shoot pretty well. Pace doesn't quite matter as much, but Bobby Charlton is still quite fast. If you want to go all out attacking, you can just put any attacker you want in there. I just prefer to have somebody who maybe could be a little bit more in the midfield like Bobby Charlton, but you know, even him, he has like 50 defending. Your DM, you definitely want somebody to just be able to just stay back. Michael Essien does that very well. He's perfect for that role. I would recommend preferably somebody with medium-high work rates. I know Essien doesn't have that, but I would probably prefer that. And Sessegnon here at my left center mid spot. If you want to, you can make this card, or sorry, this player unbalanced if you want to. I don't do that myself, but you can. And this, for this player, really just a box-to-box midfielder. This is your box-to-box midfielder role. I want him to have good defending. Passing is probably the most important thing, I would say, in this role here, but also I want him to be able to kind of do it all, honestly. It's one of your more important roles in terms of just all-around stats. And for me, an incisive pass plus player in the midfield is kind of necessary. For you, it might be more of a long ball plus type player, but I prefer incisive pass plus myself, and that for me is an insane play style. I'll make a video soon talking about, like, play styles you really should have in your team, honestly. Incisive pass is that for me. So Sessegnon is in there. That's kind of your box-to-box role. Center backs, just pick your center backs. I mean, Van Dijk and Lucio are Van Dijk and Lucio. They're fucking insane. Right back, you want somebody that's more along the lines of stay back. Carlos Alberto is perfect for that. More along the lines of a stay back fullback that can get forward once in a while, but he is on stay back while attacking, so he's kind of more of just a defender. And then left back is a guy who's going to get forward a little bit. So get a link up play with your LCM and your left forward. He's going to get forward a bit. He needs to be able to shoot a little bit, have some good pace. Whip pass plus is pretty good as well. So I would definitely pick somebody who you know is capable of going forward. I wouldn't put, you know, I was trying to think of a left back, like Philip Lahm. I wouldn't put Lahm here, you know, or Carlos Alberto, right? Someone like that. I need somebody that can be a little bit more offensive, and Davies does that very well. So that's kind of the roles for this team, but that stuff can change for you too. You know, you might like long ball pass, you might like Travella plus instead of finesse shot plus. I mean, it's all up to you, but I would recommend those certain tips there. So quickly, the rest of these here, I'll go over these very shortly because of the fact that they're pretty simple. The 4-2-3-1 is what I'll switch into once in a while when I wanted to hold on to a lead, or I'm just struggling a lot with the 4-3-2-1 and I just for some reason can't do anything. 4-2-3-1 is always a formation that's just very balanced. The one problem, of course, you won't have the best attacking options here, but balanced, 45 width, 72 depth. You might say, if you're trying to hold on to a lead, why would you want 72 depth? Honestly, I don't want low depth. I think low depth oftentimes can actually hurt you in defense rather than help you. So I'm going to keep it high no matter what. And it works for me. So maybe it won't for you, but I would try high depth still. Balanced direct passing still in the 4-2-3-1, 60 width. I want it a little bit higher, but I'm holding on to a lead, and then same for corners and free kicks there as the last one. Instructions, striker, stay central, get in behind. The cam is just on get in the box for cross, and that's it. If you want, you can try them on free roam. That is an option some people like. I kind of have it off right now, but I've liked it before. Right mid and left mid are the exact same. They're come back on defense and get into the box for cross there, I believe, are both of them. Yep. Essien and Sessegnon both on stay back while attacking and cover center. Right back, stay back while attacking and overlap, and left back is on balance still, even when I want to hold on to a lead, because honestly, when you're in the 4-2-3-1, you do need some numbers forward, and Davies going forward does help that. And even when I'm holding on to a lead or trying to even just score normally with this formation, I always have my left back on balance. I don't really need the extra defender when this game defends for you. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. And then 4-4-2 is the last one here we'll talk about. This is one that is just like my constant press formation. Now, the 4-4-2 is one that if you're struggling in attack, you might want to switch to this one permanently. And I'll give you some tactics and instructions to kind of help you with that here in a sec. But this is what it looks like in game here. Just, you know, everyone's just on balance. But if you were going to run this formation just for yourself, there's only a couple things I would do. I would not have your left back unbalanced. I would have him on stay back and your right back on stay back, and have these four just going forward. The four midfielders are two attackers, all six of them. I want them bombing forward, and I have four defenders back. That will help you the most if you're struggling in attack, honestly. I tell you the 4-3-2-1's a better formation, but the 4-4-2 is pretty good. This is just my constant press formation. If I wanted to not do that, I just go balance and 72 depth, the exact same thing as before, and I'd probably go balance direct passing there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think we are now ready to get into gameplay. I've talked about, you know, a couple times on my channel, my love for First Touch Plus, and all three of my attackers in this game have First Touch Plus. It's incredible. I won't really spend too much time talking about the team because of the fact that I'm gonna make a video soon about the best play styles in the game, and I'll get into it more often. But okay, I think I'm ready. Let's go play some champs. Yeah, with incisive pass, literally every through ball is gonna work. Beautiful. Yeah. Link up between these three with First Touch Plus. I mean, I'm just able to actually dribble smoothly, and the link up is just so good. Yeah, I mean, Lucio, for whatever reason, Lucio is just still, like, my favorite center back I've used. Besides Van Dijk, of course, but I don't know why he's so good. I tried to replace him before, and no one is as good as him. Yeah, overcooked. Bro, the responsiveness, how did it get worse? It got worse? That was bullshit. I overcooked again with Best there. And we got a rage quit. I overcooked really bad with Best there. I was going for something spectacular, but okay, we'll take that, I guess. Yeah, Cecina is, you know, he's good, but he's got a little bit of a little slow. Oh my god, that should have worked perfectly. What the fuck? Oh, we just destroyed him. Yeah, that was nasty, dude. First touch plus. Sessegnon just my favorite player, dude. Yeah, I mean, Sessegnon on the ball, incisive pass plus is just, it's not fair. It actually allows you to pass like Messi. Like, it legitimately allows you to, like, make through balls that you did not think FIFA allowed you to make, and you actually are able to make them. Yeah, we're trick shotting now. Oh, ref. The thing is, like, left stick dribbling like that was not possible last year, and that's why I actually like the dribble gods more this year than I did last year. But, yeah. And it's over. All right, let's play one more. Those are two pretty quick ones. We're putting Mbappe back in for Cecina because Cecina, you know, cool Evo and stuff, but if I really want to try and get my rank 1 finish here, I probably can't use Cecina for too long, probably. What's this guy rocking? Red Lucio, Bright, holy midfield. Hullet, Zico, and Zidane in the midfield? Oops. Oh my god, Best. What a finish, dude. George Best, if you can dribble at all, George Best is one of the best SPCs of the year, dude. That's a young through ball. Davies. Go Killian. And you gave him too much space. That's why power shot plus in the midfield's a joke. You give him an inch of space, it's over, bro. We might actually speed run 3 games today. Boom. Okay. Well, George Best is my GOAT. That's all I'm going to say. I think that's it. Any questions you guys have, leave a comment down below. And I love you all since whatever resume. Peace.